Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Today. Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen.
Here he goes. Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Now flanking the quarterback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're able to get him down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Henderson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. A 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He's running out of time here. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
5 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cardinal. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Now the try here for the extra point. They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Across the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Great footwork. A big opening now. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Running with purpose. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands. It's Foster. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Oh, look at the quick cut. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. It's 28-10.
That makes the score now about 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Extra point. BAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Henderson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but he's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Oh, here comes the reverse. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Grab made by the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Touchdown, Cardinal. Look out, whole different game now.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fine time, moving to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Stanford, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And in first down, right back to the running game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Henderson. And that catch is hauled in. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pass rush closing in. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
28.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Henderson. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. A quick spin move. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a 1st down and more. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Cardinal. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have To throw, it's Henderson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble to his left. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
Brings up second down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second and long for this offense after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To the air, it's Henderson. Looking for a late deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.